Hi there, I'm Eric Linter, and this is Starspeak Whispers for June 2014, the first half of the month. There's a lot going on and some interesting things to consider as we're in early June. Mercury is now in Cancer. It has recently arrived and will only get to about 2 or 3 degrees before it retrogrades this coming Saturday, June the 7th. Now, some people become panicked when Mercury retrogrades. I'm not really prone to that. I was born with this planet retrograde. It retrogrades 3 times each year, approximately, and each time for about 3 or more weeks. And this means that roughly 18% of the year, Mercury is retrograde. And the world doesn't come to an end. The sky doesn't fall, minds don't stop working. In essence, it's a time, I believe, for rethinking, reviewing. In many ways, Mercury retrograde can be helpful. We can return to a project, perhaps, that we've been stumped by. We may hear from people we haven't heard from in a long time. So like everything else in the heavens or here on Earth, there is both a positive way to look at it and a less positive way to look at it. And I implore you, use the Mercury retrograde as you would use anything else. See it as an opportunity for learning and growth, and it can do great things for you. It will remain retrograde until July 1st. So, starting this Saturday, if you're of the persuasion that you don't want to sign any contracts, then you'll want to wait till next month. Another big thing to consider, Venus is in her own sign of Taurus as the month of June gets underway. And again, this is a good meshing of the goddess of love in her own I shouldn't say her own, but it's an energy field, Taurus, that really supports the more pleasurable aspects of Venus, where whether it's friendship, good food, scenic beauty. This is a gorgeous time of year here in New England and a great time to be thinking about getting out into nature and appreciating the flowers and the singing of birds and whatever else might be going on around you. If you can get down to the ocean, I highly recommend it. Now, Venus will be moving into a fabulous trine alignment with Pluto, and that will be exact on Sunday the 8th. And here we see a wonderful opportunity to experience the healing power of love, perhaps to rethink some relationships that you're in and build them, strengthen them. We can also, on a more practical level, use this energy for investment purposes and essentially getting our financial act together. Neptune will retrograde on Monday the 9th, way out in space in the sign of Pisces. I consider this a very subtle influence that many of us will really not notice, but just for safety's sake, pay attention to the weather around this time. It seems to me that every time there are reports of serious rains and floods, sometimes windstorms as well, Neptune seems to be involved. And Neptune will remain retrograde for many months. We're building towards a full moon now. We'll have a full strawberry moon in Sagittarius on Friday the 13th. This will be just after midnight, so most of the waking day Friday will be in that post full moon sort of letdown energy. But as the full moon approaches, there are some very powerful and challenging energies to deal with. Mars is at odds with Pluto. It's also still in a testing angle with Uranus. And with the added tensions that we usually experience around the time of the full moon, we can anticipate some very strong legal arguments and international disputes. And in our personal lives, we want to really try and stay calm and deal with people in a respectful manner, patiently, respectfully, And hearing them out, simply just being present and listening, can really work to diffuse and hopefully transform some of these tensions. The sun at the full moon is in Gemini, the moon in Sagittarius. These are both signs of knowledge and learning. So again, keep an open mind, and a good sense of humor is always handy as well. As we near the weekend, the moon will be in Capricorn, one of the great signs associated with father figures. And of course, Sunday the 15th is Father's Day. By then, the moon will be in a transitional phase. Good part of the day, early on, it'll be in Capricorn. Let Dad do what he wants. Just cut him some slack, set him free. And in the afternoon, the moon moves into Aquarius, and typically this is a good energy for getting together with friends, with family, and personally to giving some thought to the future. So I'm going to leave off there, the mid-month point. Thank you again for being here with me and checking out what I have to say about the June stars. If you want to contact me for a personal session, email me at stars@ericlinter.com, and you can call me at 508-541-4115. Be sure to look at my daily forecasts. They're available online at the spiritofchange.org website. And remember, keep looking up.